Hello everyone, my name is Alyan Farwala and today I am here again with another very special guest. I am honored to introduce Mr. Manny Lopez, a true luminaire in the world of social media, digital marketing and brand consulting. Name of the best by Facebook and future in INC magazine. He shared his expertise with over 1,000 brands guiding them to success in digital age. We are excited to learn from his experience and insight to welcome Mr. Manny Lopez. Hello, sir. How are you?
I am too blessed to be stressed. Can't complain over here.
Okay, that's great. So, first of all, I am very thankful to you for giving me your precious time for the interview.
No problem. Let's get this party started.
Thank you so much, sir. So, before moving on a question, can you please introduce yourself to my viewers?
Sure. I'm Manny Lopez. I'm a consultant on kind of like marketing strategies for entrepreneurs, mainly working with speakers, coaches, authors, and consultants. And we teach them how to use mobile marketing, automation strategies, really attracting high ticket clients without having to use any ads or email campaigns.
That's great. Thank you so much for your introduction. Okay, sir. So my first question in your screen, Mr. Mary, can you tell us about your journey in becoming a renowned consulting and being recognized as one of the best by Facebook?
Sure. So I started my business in 2011, and we would convert Facebook pages into Facebook websites. It's kind of the way we structured it. It was an application we could install on a Facebook page that would allow us to customize the visuals and the look, lead gen opportunities, call to action, videos, things that, you could see on a website that would help you generate leads and opportunities, but you never had to leave Facebook. And within 2 years of starting our business, we were named one of the best when they hit 1 million advertisers.
That's really awesome, sir. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, sir. You have been featured by INC magazine. Could you share some key insight or experience that contribute to this recognition?
Sure. So in 2012, we started building apps. And so one of the apps that we built was for one of the contributors of Inc. magazine, and they wrote about the technology. So what you can do with it and how excited they were about the process. And so that was the reasoning behind the Inc. magazine feature, and really just showcasing the different strategies that we would focus on for mobile that would just separate yourself from your competition. It's kind of like taking yourself out of the brown paper bag of having a website, a social media channel, and building your email list like most entrepreneurs do, and putting them in a blue Tiffany box where it's like, hey, here's something new, exciting, really valuable, because the average cost to develop an app on the native side is usually anywhere between like $30 to $50,000. So to have your own app and do it at a fraction of the cost, most in the industry don't realize you're getting that much of a savings. And so that was what separated us, is we could get you into the app realm in the app industry without having to, get out a second mortgage on a house to be able to do so.
Wonderful, sir. That's really great. Okay, so working with over 1,000 brands is an impressive feat. What inspired you to take on such a diverse range of clients?
Well, when I first started my business, it was kind of like a call center format where I would bring in a bunch of people from Facebook, my friends, cousins, people I knew in high school, and said, hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to sell this product that we have in this service. And, within the first couple of years, we hit 500 clients. And then as of probably about 2 to 3 years ago, we broke the 1,000 mark. But I bring in anywhere between 100 plus clients a year, working usually in my consulting. So they'll come to me and say, Manny, I need to generate more business with my business. How do I do it using mobile strategies? Or how do I use it using social media? How do I do it using follow up strategies? So I'll come in there and I'll teach them what I would do in that situation. And then from there, it's really just a easy win-win for them as long as they match up with the type of audience that we serve. Originally, I thought it was just going to be mom and pop service providers, plumbers, contractors, things like that. But then found out that I would do a far better job with speakers, coaches, authors, and consultants.
Wonderful, amazing, sir. Okay, so can you share some of the most memorable success stories of transformation you have witnessed in your consulting work?
Sure. One of my recent members, she's got a $10,000 offer. That's her program. She wanted to bring in more clients for that. So we brought her through a process of getting her on stages, getting her featured in media, bringing her direct referrals for high ticket clients. And just recently, she crossed the 100,000 mark of new business just from our referrals. So very good return on investment for our member because it's, a fraction of the cost to invest with us, and we take no splits or commissions. So she is able to keep 100% of all the referrals that we send her way.
Wonderful. Okay, so in today's digital age, how has social media and digital marketing evolved, and what are the key strategies you find most effective for your clients?
I would say mobile is where most entrepreneurs need to focus that they're not focusing enough on. See, text offers are redeemed 8 times more than emailed offers, meaning, let's say you have a list of 1,000 people on your email list, okay, and you have 1,000 cell phone numbers. If I sent out the same opportunity, maybe it's an invite to my event, maybe it's an invite for us to get on a call to chat opportunities, but if I send out that same invite to 1,000 people via email versus 1,000 people via text, I would have 8 times more responses simply because I deliver that via text. And the reason being is simply open rates. If I send out an email campaign, I'm getting about a 10 to 20% open rate within 24 hours, meaning out of 1,000 people, only 100 to 200 people actually saw it. Okay. 800 to 900 of my list never even opened the invite email. But if I send out 1,000 text messages, 950 of them will have been read and seen the full message within just 5 minutes. So this is simply why you're getting a lot better responses. They're actually seeing your marketing and your lead gen strategy.
That's really awesome, sir. So, as a consultant, what are the common challenges business face, and how do you help them overcome these hurdles?
A lot of it comes down to the wasted efforts, right? They're building their email list, they're getting followers on social media, and they're trying to drive traffic to their website. All great methods of attracting business, but my recommendation is that should be secondary. My thing is, as you can see from here, I give out a cell phone number. I don't put a website. I don't give you an email address. I say, here, text me at this number. And that way, the first engagement is me capturing the cell phone number. Now I've got to give them a reason to text in that actually makes sense for me to acquire them. So usually what I do is I tell my clients, whatever it is that you get paid for, document the process so you can turn it into something digital, a video, an ebook, a PDF. It could even be a picture of a whiteboard and you just chicken scratch on it, right? Something that says, hey, I've got a process that can get results. Let me show it to you. Right. So what I do is I say, hey guys, just text me. If you text me at this number, I'll give it to you for free. All you have to do is text me whatever it is. Could be their name, could be a certain word, but that initiates the contact. And now from there, I can just say, hey, I'll follow up with you. I'll ask you questions about a process. And if you need some help, I'll give you some additional help along the way.
Wonderful, sir. Okay, so how do you stay updated on the latest trend and technologies in the fast-paced world of social media and digital marketing?
That's easy. I mean, you just got to find people who are already at the level you are trying to be at and learn from them, right? This is kind of the idea of mentorship. Find people who have already accomplished the goals you're trying to accomplish, and they're willing to teach you the way. It's going to shortcut the learning curve and it's going to keep you accountable. So, what I do is I just find people who are way up above me in business and I just follow them. I learn from them. I watch podcasts. I'm consuming content. So it's just a constant sponge for knowledge to acquire what it is that is going on in the realm in the realm of business and networking. So that's kind of the idea, is just keep your pulse in the market and you'll see what people are responding to.
Great. Okay, sir. So, what advice do you have for business looking to enhance their online presence and engagement with their target audience?
What I call the art of business, ART. Audience, result, time frame. Most people, when you ask them, hey, what do you do? They tell you, oh, they just start listing off all of these different titles and accomplishments on LinkedIn, right? What I tell my clients to do is I tell them, get really clear on your art of business. That is the audience that you serve, the measurable result that you can get for that audience, and the time it takes to get results. So, as an example, I would say when somebody says, hey, Manny, what do you do? I don't say, well, I'm an automation consultant. I do marketing. I'm an event producer. I have a school. I got all these accomplishments. I'm an award winning. I've been featured on Inc. magazine. I'm named one of the best by Facebook. That doesn't matter. What matters is I work with speakers, coaches, authors, and consultants on helping them attract high ticket clients without using any ads or email campaigns. And they could see results as little as 30 days. Do you want to see how that works? Right? That's the sale. It's like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to get them to say, "Oh, I'm interested. That I could use. That's something I could be benefit from."
Wonderful, sir. Okay, so being recognized by Facebook is a significant achievement. Could you tell us more about your collaboration with them and the impact it has had on your work?
This is a funny thing. So when I get recognized for opportunities like this, like Facebook asked me to go give them all this feedback, like tell us how you did it, tell us this, fill out this thing. And I never responded. So I got the email that said, you've been not recognized as one of the best by Facebook. We want to hear your story and share your story. And I didn't respond to that. And the same thing happened with Shark Tank, the TV show. I applied for Shark Tank. I got approved. They say, hey, we want you to come down and actually do the audition and go through that process. I said, nah, I'm good on that. So in the same sense, I did that with Facebook is they recognized me and I just said, thank you. I appreciate it. But that's about it. There's no collaboration after the fact. So I just use it as kind of a way to say, I have experience in this arena. I don't run ads anymore. I don't tell people to run ads anymore. I don't consult on ads. But my main thing is, leverage the success that you've been able to create in business. And for me, I still teach social media marketing. It's just a completely different avenue of how I lead gen. So it's pretty unique, but at the same time, leverage is the key.
Wonderful. So, can you share some insight into the importance of personal branding and how it can benefit both individual and business?
I would say personal branding is really a focus on clarity of your message. How do you communicate what it is that you can actually do for people that helps them? And do you have a way where you truly can serve your way to success, right? Looking at my title, that's the name of how I speak, what I teach on. And the idea is pretty simple. It's give them access to the process so this way they could see that you can actually get them results. And if you can engage with them through text, email, social media, you've got a way to get feedback. And that feedback is what's going to tell you, am I doing things right or do I need to adjust some things?
Great. So, what role do storytelling and content creation play in building a successful online branding or presence?
Role storytelling, content creation in building an online business. I mean, storytelling and content creation is valuable, but I would say relationships are going to be what's going to be the key. Like I can have great content, I could tell stories all day long, but if I'm not telling that in front of an audience that I can impact, it makes it's like talking to a wall. It's like putting a billboard out in the middle of the desert, right? You've got to have people who already see you as an expert in what you do. So find people you can serve, get them to become super fans of your process. They will introduce you to people that you can communicate your storytelling and your content creation to, but you need relationships first.
Very nice, very nice. So, sir, in your experience, what are some common misconceptions business have about social media and digital marketing?
Misconceptions, I would say how much content they need. I mean, I post not business related content very much. It's very minimal. I would say every 10 posts that I do, one will be about business. I see a lot of people in their social media, their personal profiles, every day business, business, business. Hey guys, I'm looking for clients here. I'm looking for people here. I want 5 coaches that need to make this money. Da da da. Da. And like you very quickly become ignored and they notice that, oh my gosh, I'm not getting any reach. There's nobody commenting on my stuff. Yeah, because you're just selling them all the time. Serve people. And if I do a business post, I'm just giving something away for free. Like today, I posted, hey guys, I've got a process on attracting high ticket clients. Who wants it? I'll give it to you for free. Right. So, super easy way to get them to raise their hand and say yes versus acquiring the audience, but you're always in sell mode. So the misconception I would think is continuously selling via social media versus serving.
Great. So, sir, how do you approach creating a tailored strategy for each of your client considering their unique goals and challenges?
I'm just very specific with the clients I work with. So I don't try to adjust my process to fit their business. Their business has to fit my process. That's the simplest way to kind of put it is I work with speakers, coaches, authors, and consultants that want to monetize their high ticket offers and they do business with entrepreneurs. If they check off those boxes for me, then we can work together. If they don't check off those boxes for me, sorry, we can't do business. So I don't adjust it to where it has to be customized to every client. That client needs to fit my avatar profile. And that's how we get really good results.
Awesome. Okay, sir. So, can you highlight some emerging trends in social media and digital marketing that you have believe will shape the future of the industry?
Um, I mean, mobile is definitely becoming more used within the industry. And now that we've got this new compliance structure, we've got to, jump through all these hoops just to be able to text. And so that's going to make it even more limiting to the industry. So I think when more people focus mobile, they're going to see themselves in an industry of their own because their competitors are just not going to be able to keep up with that rising demand.
Alright, sir. So, what are your top recommendations for business aiming to build and maintain a strong and engaged online community?
Free stuff, like always free stuff. I have a video on YouTube, 17 ways to open the conversation, and all of it is just free value. It's saying, hey, here's something free I can give you that you can access. Are you interested? So publicly, you should just be gauging interest, seeing if people are interested in what you do by having a free version that they can access to initially see if it's valuable for them. So I'll usually focus on 5 to 10 contacts of value before you get to any selling or any offer invite opportunities.
Okay, so how people can find your YouTube channel?
Repeat that.
How people can find your YouTube channel?
Oh, learn with Manny, or you can just type in like Manny Lopez in YouTube, and you'll be able to find me pretty easily there. So, yeah, learn with Manny, Manny Lopez, manifestation from orphan to CEO. There's all kinds of verbiages that can easily find me on YouTube.
Okay, sir. So you are known for your expertise in building influencer partnership. What advice can you business seeking to collaborate with influencers in their marketing efforts?
Serve first. Never go to an influencer that you want to collab with. with some type of business opportunity, something like that. What I do is I look for ways to serve. If I was connecting with somebody like Les Brown, right? How I got his attention was for me saying, "Hey, I'm just going to show you what I can do, and if we work together, great." But I never tried to charge him. I never tried to create a business thing. I just said, "Hey, you need help in this arena, I will gift you my help." Right? Get their attention by showing that you truly are about service, and that will open up more doors of opportunity. Most people think, "Oh, a Les Brown, he could easily afford my $5,000 to $10,000 program. Let's collab with him." Versus, "Hey, let me give it to you for free, and if I do well, promote me to your network." It's a lot easier for me to get 50,000 referrals from Les Brown than to try and go to 50,000 people Les Brown knows and try to build a relationship individually. So you find a way to get them to promote your business to their network by showing them the results that are possible within their network.
That's great, sir. Awesome. So, how do you measure the success and ROI of your digital marketing campaigns for client, and what KPIs do you consider most important?
So measure the success and ROI of digital marketing is usually based on revenue. Like how much revenue are you generating from our opportunities? If I put you on my stage, does it get you any leads? If I put you on a podcast, did you get any responses? If I sent you a personal referral, did that person become a client? So I always look at an ROI as, okay, you spent this, how much multiplied did we get you? Do I get at least 2 to 3x of what you put in? That's a win for me. And a lot of times my success stories are like a 50 to 100x of what they've put in. So that's a really good key performance indicator that I like to look at is how much revenue are you generating from these opportunities? Because getting you cool assets and flyers that you can post on social media are fun. But if it ain't translating to money in the bank, then we're both winning or we're both losing in that regard.
Exactly, sir. Okay, so could you share a particular challenging project you have worked on, the strategies you employed to overcome those challenges?
A challenging project. I mean, it's only challenging if we're not getting kind of a cohesive response. So for me, my clients, they have to show up and follow up. So for me, I'm always constantly looking for those people that can do those two things. And the challenge is really is finding people that will actually do the work. Because some people say they'll do it, a lot of people won't do it, and then they don't get the results. So being synergetic with your client is key to make sure you alleviate challenges like that.
Great. Okay, sir. Your work extend globally. What are the key difference or challenging you have encountered when working with clients from different religion and culture?
I guess it's all communication style. Like, how are they following up? How do they engage? How do people schedule calls with them and meetings with them? Because if they're in a place like Australia or Hong Kong, they don't have a direct cell phone number people could just text back and forth on. So it's usually having to use different systems and ways to communicate that is really the only barriers to entry.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my last question is, what does the future holds for Manny Lopez, and what exciting project or goals do you have in mind for the upcoming years?
Well, I think the biggest focus for me is going to be on my From Orphan to CEO program. I just did a TEDx talk about the concept, and it's the idea of combining gamification with education. So, like, as an example, an interview like this would go on my school. I have a school called the Manifestation School of Business, and my students would be rewarded in Manny Bucks to watch the interview. And then they could actually turn around and use those Manny Bucks to unlock opportunities with the mentors that they're learning from. So it's a great way to kind of create a new economy of education and gamification that ties into helping them find a mentor and helping them start their own business. So the main thing for me is I want to focus in the foster care system because I'm adopted myself. I was in the foster care system for many years, and 2 out of 3 kids that don't get adopted within a year of aging out, they're dead, homeless, or in jail. My school hopes to reverse that to 2 out of 3 kids having a mentor, understanding entrepreneurship, and owning their own business. So that'll be my focus over the next few years.
That's great, really awesome, sir. So I am again very thankful to you for giving me your precious and valuable time for the interview. I hope everybody learned something new with your talk, with your speech. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.